Welcome to day 21 of our 30-day Creative Yoga Flow Challenge. This is a milk and honey flow, bringing in the Creative Yoga Flow concept of milk the transitions. So a lot of times we just kind of speed through our transitions. We're trying to get into our vinyasa to wash it out and then move from the one to the next. But today I really want to invite you in to this place of softness, of curiosity on the way, right? Really make the journey about what's happening from one pose to the next. So really slowing it down with intention. With that being said, let's get started in our seated position on the shins. I won't be including any specific props, but remember, this is your practice. So if you need to include anything at any point, listen to yourself and add them in. Here we go, my friends. We are in a seat, closing our eyes, maybe adding some gentle movement just to really get settled in. Connect to your breath. Allow the rise and fall of not only your belly, but the back and the sides of your body. And notice even here how we can feel and find the texture of the breath, the quality of the breath. We can milk the breath by elongating it, by drawing more from it, by really engaging with this breath, this life force of ours. So for this practice, I'd like to invite you that anytime we go to transition in or out of anything, that you take your time. Move with intention. Even invite in the qualities of milk and honey. Right? What does that make you feel? On your next inhale, we take it right into our cow pose. Blink the eyes open. Remember to move with intention. As you exhale, cat, round out your spine. Press the ground away. Spread the fingers. Take your time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Notice the difference in sensation when you milk the transition from one to the next. One more time. Cow. And cat. Return to neutral. Extend the right leg back. How can you take your time in this transition? Can you feel every moment that the leg moves through space? And step your foot between your hands. You might even have to come up high on your fingertips. And notice the urge to move more quickly. Low lunge, both arms reach high. Hands to heart center, close the eyes. Re-reach the arms up as you blink the eyes open. Plant the palms. Send the right leg back, three-legged table. And how is your breath adjusting as you milk the transitions? Knee to nose, round your spine. Take the gaze down. Extend the foot back behind you. And step it to the outside of your right hand. Can you even place the foot down with that milk the transition concept? Melt the hips, lift the heart, reach the right arm up for a twist, and sweep that right arm back, look towards the back of the mat. Take the right arm high once again, plant the palm on the ground, and send your right leg back, three-legged table. Take the right knee now to the left elbow. Sneak the foot out to the side. Straighten the leg. Left arm goes up. We're still on that back knee. Left hand comes down. Unwind, bend the right knee. Move with intention. Send the leg back. Press the ground away. Child's pose. Take a moment to soften, to reset, to melt. On your next inhale, right into cow. Pull yourself through as you keep the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Cat, round it out, draw the belly in. Back to neutral. And extend your left leg behind you. Round the spine. Re-extend the leg. And step your foot between your hands. When the foot touches down, rise up to low lunge. Reach the arms. Adjust your gaze. Hands meet at heart center. Close the eyes. Re-extend the arms. Blink the eyes open. Inhale. Take that transition. Enjoy it. Plant the palms. Send your left leg back. Move it through space. And take that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Milk that transition as you melt the hips forward. Lift the heart up. Reach the left arm for a twist. Reach it back behind you. Unwind the same way that you came in. Plant the palm. Send your left leg back. Three-legged table. And then left knee to the right elbow. Sneak that foot across, straighten the leg. Right arm goes up. And right hand comes down. Feels so different, right? Moving in this way. Let's unwind. And meet in child's pose once again. Let's take inventory of the body, of sensation. Shift forward into your palms. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Extend the right leg high. Is your go-to to kick it up, or can you milk this transition to three-legged dog? Step your foot between your hands. Rise up to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Any pathway for the arms, make it intentional. Reverse warrior. Side angle pose. Skandasana or skater to the back of the mat. Lunge with a twist at the front of the mat. You might even notice when you milk the transitions that you take different ways to get in and out of poses. Plant the hand, plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step the foot forward. Crescent lunge, rise. Warrior two, open up. Reverse warrior. Side angle pose. Skater or skandasana to the back. Lunge with a twist to the front. Vinyasa, wash it out. Meet in downward facing dog. Forward fold. How can you milk this transition to the top of your mat? Arriving, softening into yourself. Halfway lift. And fold. Rise to stand. Hands to heart. Arms up. Lateral twist to the right. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Send your tail back. Lateral twist to the left. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift, elongate. Yogi ball. Walk it over to the right, a little bit of a twist. Walk it to the left. Back to center. Seated onto your bottom. Two straight legs. Reach up. Into seated forward fold. Into reverse tabletop or plank if you prefer to keep the legs straight. Back to our seated forward fold. Into reverse table or plank. Again, seated forward fold. And this time all the way down onto your back. Right into a long body stretch. Hug the right knee in. So did you naturally want to just pull that knee in tightly, or are you feeling good with this kind of rhythm? Let's cross the body for our twist. Bring it back to center. Switch legs, even in that transition of the switch. Right? Guide it across to the right. Bring it back to center. And release into your final pose. Let all of that go. Close the eyes. Release. And when it's time, I'll guide us out. Begin to slowly awaken the body. Even here, how are you awakening your body, right? Is it quick and sudden, or are you milking that transition? And you'll take your time coming into a seated position. Seated facing the front, with the eyes closed. Hands together, rub the palms. Place the warmth of the left hand on the heart, right hand on top of the left. Bow your chin towards your chest. Bowing in honor and gratitude of this time that we have on our mat. This time to explore our practice and inviting concepts that might change the effort and the quality and the awareness that we have for ourselves. I want to thank you. Until next time. Thank you so much for joining me. That was so nice and grounded. I hope you felt the same way. If you have any questions or comments, put them below, and I'll see you all for day 22.